All right? With the Hebrew Israelites, we come out week in and week out to prophesy the death, downfall, and destruction of America. But first and foremost, we want to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching. I came out there pushing his word of truth and sincerity. Do work that Yahweh has commanded you to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and confusion of face, who are scattered amongst the heathen nations, who may look like the heathen nations, but your father sees that goes back to the so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American. Shalom. Wow. So we just want to go, hey, we'll prophesy as we command. You see? So those got precepts, let's bring them up.
This is Sirach 35 and 18. For the Lord will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient towards them, till he hath smitten in asunder the loins of the unmerciful, and repaid vengeance to the heathen, till he hath taken away the multitude of the proud, and broken the scepter of the unrighteous.
You see, this is what's coming to this planet Earth, man. Mainly here in Babylon, a white man who is Esau Edom is about to take it down. This is what's written in the scriptures, man. Death, calamity, and destruction, man. The downfall of the so-called white man's kingdom. You see? This is what's written.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 14 and 4. And it says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
The king of Babylon. Who's the king of Babylon? Who runs Babylon, man? Who runs America? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, you see? He's the king of Babylon. You see?
And say, how has the oppression ceased? The golden city ceased.
How has the oppression ceased? The golden city ceased. Why is he talking the golden city? Because when does everyone ship their goods to be bought up and consumed, man? America. America is the #1 consuming nation on this planet Earth. You see? This is that golden city. Why is all these nations leaving their country to come dwell here in America? To try to come live that American dream, man, which is actually an American nightmare. You see? That's right. This place is that golden city, man. Ain't nobody leaving America to go live in China, man. Ain't nobody leaving America to go live in Somalia. You see? You see what I'm saying?
The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepters of the rulers.
In fact, hold that. Somebody give me Malachi 1 and 4 so we can get an understanding what the wicked is, who the wicked are. You see? The Most High said he broken the staff of the wicked. Now we're going to tell you who the wicked is according to the Bible. You see?
This is Malachi 1 and 4. And it says, whereas Edom saith, we are in province.
See, so you hear the subject. Who is it talking about? Edom. Who is Edom? The so-called white man. Go ahead, bro.
But we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down.
So Esau Edom shall build, but the Most High is going to throw down, man. Go ahead, bro.
They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
So Esau Edom, the so-called white man, shall be called the border of wickedness. You see? That's what it's talking about in Isaiah 13. That's who the wicked is, man. You see? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is the wicked according to the Bible, man. Go ahead, bro. What's up, man? You see? So the Bible lets you know everything, man. It lets you know who Esau Edom is. Yeah, bro.
He who smote the people, this is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. Who is doing this? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Why is America all throughout the earth putting sanctions on all of these nations, man? We have a trade war going on between America and China. Sanctions being put on India. Sanctions being put on Russia. Sanctions being put on the EU. Sanctions being put on Iran. Yeah, just because these nations won't do what America wants, they go and put sanctions on it. Now, who's doing it? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Why is that, bro? Grab that Job 9:24.
It's Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now we just proved who the wicked was according to Malachi 1 and 4. Esau Edom shall be called the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation against forever, man. You see? So you so-called white people are the Edomites, man. You are ruling the earth right now. You see? Yeah, so bro.
Yeah, this is second.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not, where and who is he?
So if the wicked is not the so-called white man, where and who is it then?
Right.
Who's running the earth right now if it ain't the so-called white man? Because you just had over there in
Well, look at it. Look at it this way. Is Iran running shit?
exactly.
Is anyone in the Middle East running shit?
You just had America have the British confiscate one of Iran's oil tankers, man. And the British clearly said out of their own mouths they did it because America. Now who's calling the shots? The Americans, man, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, you see?
So, man, bro, scriptures make you guilty, bro. This is Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 18.
Yep.
And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to die, and to visit them that dwell upon the earth.
And that's what's happening, man. This is why you have all these thunder and lightning storms, man. This is why you have all these earthquakes going on, man.
The word says
See?
that he visits the earth with stormy tempests.
Yup.
That's scriptures too. Down to 19. And I will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness.
Anyway, he's gonna bring your deeds to light, man.
Right.
The history of the so-called white man has been put on the forefront, man. How he got this country, how he stole this country. You see? By the sword, man. How he came into power was by rape, robbery, and murder, man, and deception. You see?
If I may say, to the Bible does with history, man. So that's one thing that people can't run from is their past, man. Can't run from that history, man. It's been too engraved to the point, and now you see people at an all-time high, and they try to bury those patches and say, well, that was years ago.
Right.
That doesn't matter now.
I gotta preach that real
And
quick.
we spoke about that on the way up here too. That's the spirit that you said, because we were like, man, that's what Esau Edom is essentially doing throughout the earth, and especially in America. They whitewash the history, they press it out, they leave pieces out. They don't teach you the history of the Bible, and then they do.
They teach you their history,
Right.
what they want you to do.
Which is why in turn you get people who say like, this is some boring ass shit.
What did they say? What did they say, bro?
As you said, the Bible is a white man's book. Right? Why would you have a book that condemns yourself and everything?
And your lifestyle.
And your stock.
Yeah, and your life.
And your entire scheme, man.
So the brother said that Esau Edom will say, he'll say, but that was the past. But let's say what the Bible has to say about the past, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And the Most High requires that which is past. You see? You so-called white people always want to talk about slavery was in the past. Well, the Most High requires that, man. You see? Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Man, I'm about to just go and start naming all this.
The scriptures say, man.
Revelation 13.
Hey, that's the spirit.
You
I was about to say,
if you shall live by the sword, thou shalt die by the sword. If you take a man into captivity, you're going into captivity.
Hey,
brother.
the scriptures tell you, if a man stealeth a man and he be found in his hands, he shall surely be put to death. Are we not still in the land of our captivity, man? Are we still not in the land of our oppressors? Did not Esau Edom come over here in 1492 and enslave the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans? Did he not come to the west coast of Africa and get the so-called Negroes, Haitians, and West Indians from the west coast of Africa to serve free slave labor here in America? Are we still not here in this country, man? How did we get here? Because Esau stole us, man. You see?
Right. This is Ezekiel chapter 3.
Yes, more bro?
Yeah, I think I just got a little bit of it.
Let's go right on this.
This is back in 19. I'll just read it again. And we'll begin to make what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. What they have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness.
Have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, man.
And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then I will show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see together.
You see? And everything that the so-called white man has done throughout history is being brought to the light through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You see? He cannot hide from his history, man. Slavery happened. Mass genocide, my bad.
Sorry, if I may say, what is that book that it's speaking of? It's this book of
The scriptures, man.
The scriptures, man. That's why a lot of people don't pick up this book and actually read it, man. And it's funny because you get crowds of people time to time that come by, and then when we reading about this book and exposing Esau Edom, on who they truly are as the so-called white man and on the unrighteous decrees that they have done to our people. Hey, now
they want to run for it.
Hey, it is what it is, man. This truth is going to come out one way or another. By the spirit and glory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man.
And these words condemn you, man.
That's right.
You so-called white people, man, you Edomites are condemned by the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Thus you hate this.
Hey, man, the so-called white man got this land by rape, robbery, and murder, man, by the mass genocide of the so-called Native Americans and Hispanics, man. That's facts. You can go look at that, man. You can go dig up that history, man. Wounded Knee, man. You see, 1492, when Cristobal Colon came over here and stole this country from the so-called natives and Hispanics, man. Mass genocide. Over 300 million people was on this continent. Then when he left, it was down to like 10 million, man. You see, the rape, robbery, and murder by the so-called white race, man. You see? Matter of fact, can I get Isaiah 14 to 21? That's why you looking back. Yeah, y'all did it, man.
You did that
Accept your history, man.
Drink that shit down.
This is Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. So everything you've done in the past to the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that's coming back unto you. Galatians 6 and 7, be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
That's right.
You see?
And you're gonna catch it. See, people don't understand the Most High is not a respecter of persons. So like you were saying, women, children, elderly,
it don't matter.
You're all gonna get it.
The Most High don't give a damn if you just had a newborn in the hospital. That shit gonna be slayed if you want it slayed, man. Go ahead, Matani. You got one?
This is Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. What is one of those decrees, man? Look at how the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans being treated in their own. You have the so-called Native Americans out there on the reservation living like damn animals, man. Because that's all the reservation is. That's what the reservation is. That's where you put animals at, on the reservation. Look at the so-called.
No, fuck y'all. But going back to that one scripture, going saying peace. But there is no peace. Roughly paraphrasing from the scriptures.
Yep.
But breaking all those treaties, man.
Yep.
Breaking all those treaties and
we'll give you this, and they do it. Then they come take the shit back. Yep. This is what Esau does, man. Look at like I was saying. Shit, I forgot. The so-called Hispanics, man. This was their country as well, man. What did Esau do, man? He ran them off. Now they have to get a fucking green card to come back into their country.
And speaking of that, man, you got thousands of children in Northern Kingdom children in the border, man, without water. They pregnant women with children being told to drink toilet water, man. All right, so you Edomites, you think that shit won't come back to bite you, man? You got something different coming to you, man. That's just what it is. The Most High is not mocked. Like your brother said, he's going to utterly destroy your house.
Can I get over that 1 to 10, Buffalo Shaw? Yeah, some more, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this up real quick.
it says,
And that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
What's right? It's talking about every law Israel has ever put into legislation, man. Because we have been given the laws that we should go by. You see, the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man.
We are supposed to follow the laws of Edom, the laws of men.
I mean, we have to because we're in captivity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it comes to a point where you have to say, nah, fuck all that. You see?
To turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away.
I was laughing at him. He was laughing at us.
And to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
And that's what's happening, man. Because our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They don't understand who they are, man. You see? And Esau ain't trying to tell them. Because as long as Esau keeps us keeps our people in the dark on who they truly are, they can never overcome, man. You see? How they gonna understand that they're the chosen people if nobody has ever told them, man? How they gonna understand that they're the people of the Lord if nobody ever told them, man? The so-called white man is telling us that shit. What he tell us? Oh, y'all so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You see? That's a proverb in the byword, man. We are the Israelites according to the Bible, man. You see? Okay, well, yeah,
They just see Jesus. They're mad, walk all down the street.
It's Isaiah 13
Be done.
I'm gonna actually start at verse 14.
Yeah, that's too hard to ask a nigga.
And it shall be as a chase roe, and as the sheep
Break out. She's
that
too
no
close.
man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Every one that is found shall be thrust through.
Talking about everyone joined on to Esau Edom, man. Talking about you 2/3, man. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You love your oppressor, man. You love the so-called white man. This is why you cleave unto him, man. This is why you have no problem with what's going on in America, man. All this homosexuality going on, all this pedophilia is going on, and you people have no problem with it, man. You got Esau in school teaching your son how to suck rod, man. How to be a fucking faggot, man. And you niggas have no problem with it. You see? So when your house shot returns, you found caught. If you're caught hand in hand with the so-called white man, still following his ways, your ass is gonna be thrust through, man. Meaning destroyed. You see? Yes, more, bro.
And every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed into pieces before their eyes.
I ain't got to break that down. Go ahead, bro.
Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
When we go to that word ravish, you mean rape, man. You see, since you want to follow in the ways of the so-called white man, the Most High is gonna leave you to it, man. You're gonna be out here left with no hedge of protection, man. That little boy about to catch Judge. Get his ass bust open. You're gonna be left out here with no protection, man. But yeah, bro.
Tell them how to get some
Off my eyelids, bro. Yes, more, bro.
Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver nor gold. They shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces.
Now this is going into the ICBMs, man. You see the thermonuclear missiles, that's how this place is going to be destroyed. You see?
And America's showing you it over and over in movies and different ways, man. That's what do they call it? Future predicted TV television. All right? Just like they showed you 9/11 on TV. Just like they showed you other mass events on TV.
I was watching the Summer All Fields the other night, bro. That was about the ICBM going off in the stadium, bro. That could be a false flag that can get everything popped off. You never know what Esau either, man. But we know we're not ignorant.
Blame it on Iran. Blame it on.
Shit, blame it on us.
Blame it on.
Don't. We ain't saying that's what's gonna happen, but we don't put nothing past this damn devil, man. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man.
We know that they're going to come for us, man.
But
We
this is how
already switch up brothers' videos and audio in the videos to try to get brothers.
Oh, you know what? That's funny. I watched
grab
the
different pieces and put your face on someone else.
I watched the video on that. Like, it was a brother that did a video, and then I saw a video of it, and yeah, they can literally take pieces of your face and make you say shit that they can make
whatever they want you.
They can make you say.
The video is slightly lagging right now.
That's why we got to stick to the scripture so we can justify it. We ain't saying nothing. All we do is read out of the word.
Right. Hey, just I heard a quote one time. It's talking about know thy enemy, and that's what we, us men of Great Millstone. We gotta know and understand who our enemy is, man. Know what capability they have, and just going back to that one scripture. What is it? Doves and
Why is it certain?
just roughly paraphrase.
And also tell you not to trust your enemy, man.
That's right, man.
We not. Hey, we deal with Edomites, but we don't trust these motherfuckers, man. So we know who our enemy is, man. Just like they hate us with a perfect hatred, they can come out and give us that fake ass smile, that no lip smile they give you. That motherfucker
gets accepted smile.
Yeah, serpent smile. That motherfucker walk past you and see you in the street.
Hey, Esau's got a poker face, man. Don't ever play poker with an Edomite.
Hey,
Because Esau's
goddamn
too damn
devil,
good at
man.
his poker face.
Matter of fact, I went to the lake with my family and everything, and this damn dude rolled up in his car and brings out a bottle of Hennessy and everything, and no, it was Crown Royal, and asked if asked my brother-in-law if he wanted to drink. Of course, my brother-in-law's like, oh yeah. And then asked me if I wanted one, and it's just like I was talking to the brother about it. Scriptures were popping up in my head, man.
Trust that
So, what is that? Gift destroyeth the heart. All these other scriptures started playing in my head, and I told him, what did I tell him? I told him, I said, no, I'm good. And then he's like, well, we can't be friends. He got offended because I told him I didn't want to drink. I was like, man, one thing, I don't know you,
That's the characteristic of Edomite for real, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's what he's doing all over the earth. Well, you don't want to do what I say?
He can't manipulate you,
I'll
right?
put sanctions on you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
whatever.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh my God, it goes on, it says, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of their womb, their eye shall not spare the children, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, and the beauty of the Chaldees, which what is that glory of the kingdoms today? We're getting into it at Job 9:24. All right, getting who the border of wickedness was. The wicked would bear rule, man. So the question is, you want to pick up that sign you got up public shop, brother?
What's up?
Is who's in domination of the planet Earth, man? Who's spreading these sanctions from over? Who's spreading the sanctions and spreading all their different philosophies and decrees throughout all the nations?
America calling all the shots, man.
Through the sword.
And that just proves that America is Babylon the Great. Everything that America says goes in the earth, man.
Yep.
You see?
Let me read that again. Verse 19, it says, "And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when the heavenly Father overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah."
Why? Because of the wickedness that's going on in this place, man. The number one thing that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is pushing is homosexuality, man.
That's the greatest vibration on earth right now.
That's a fucking demon, man. Did we not just come out of Pride Month? A whole month dedicated to abomination, man. A whole month dedicated to men sleeping with men and women sleeping with women. That's wickedness, man.
It's longer than all the other Babylonian.
The Most High said a man should not lie with man as he lied with a woman, man. And when you go into that word lie, it means sexually, to lie with sexually, man. That's what that word breaks down to, man. You see? And what did Esau just put? Hebrew Israelites, yeah. Hebrew Israelites, yeah. You see in that?
I know out of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's the spirit.
Yep, that's right.
That's the tribes of
What's your nationality? You Hispanic? Huh? What's your daddy? He was an Englishman?
Where was he from?
Well, his parents.
I mean,
He probably
could go back because we ruled that land.
We ruled the middle, Europe.
Well, King James was king of England.
We ruled Europe during the Dark Ages. That's why they don't never talk about that. Our people ruled Europe and all those lands over
When
there.
a person tells you, because there's a difference between a Briton and a Saxon.
Yeah.
And
The
the Saxons,
Anglo-Saxons is the Jakes.
there you go. So
When that curtain
the Britons was Jakes.
Huh?
that curtain came out, you could see it.
So what? The curtain split.
Yes,
It's about the veil rip when Yahweh shot. Yeah. Because he brought down that middle wall of partition for us.
yeah, and then he opened it up and he's showing you now.
He's showing it to his people.
Yeah.
He's showing it to the Israelites.
That's what I was
It's
reading.
not for the whole world.
The tabernacle of David, which is fallen, is being rebuilt, so that the elect can retake the earth along with
These
the heavenly
scriptures-
angels
I
and
heard
our
that by
power.
This Bible is only these words were only for the Israelites.
Yeah, Hebrews.
That's right. Yep. It's only for the Hebrews. You see?
Rabbi,
That's the spirit, man. I was just talking about how this is common knowledge in the earth now. That it's common knowledge to know that the bastard dwells in
that's
Ashdod.
been from
This is like a movie, man.
Now we coming back to it. That's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah. That's 37 happened.
the truth was
Book of
before.
Acts.
You got something?
Brother, I'm hoping seven.
Let me get this last verse, brother, if you don't mind. I was going to wait on it, but it's just too beautiful to pass up. Verse 20, it says, "It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation."
So what you have to understand is this book deals with prophecies. Yeah. Yeah, it's correct. Yep.
Okay, talk to you later. God
Shalom. So hey man, what he just read is that this place is gonna be left desolate.
Right.
You see? Now, what you have to understand is this book, the words in this book deal with prophecy, man. You see? What's gonna happen when the Israelites is taken up out of this land, man? This cannot happen until the elect of the nation of Israel is sealed. America can't be destroyed until all the words of Yahweh Shemel shall come to pass, man. Until the until the RFID chip is made mandatory, you see? It's not gonna happen before that happens, man. It's all in prophecy. Go ahead, man.
This is chapter 6. Ezra's chapter 6. Now I'm picking it up at 22. And it reads, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty."
Yep. It's going into famine.
Right. and just speak on the place, the curses that have to come upon this place before we get out of
There's
here.
a whole lot of things that have to happen to America, man, before the end can come.
And the trumpet shall give sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At the time shall friends fight against one another like enemies.
That's what Yahweh Shai said he came to do. He said he came to bring division, man.
Right?
You see?
We be fighting over baby food, and regular food, and loaves of bread.
Who gonna eat the baby?
Yeah, who gonna eat the baby? And that's a reality. The earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. All right? And then I'll go down to 25 here. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape, and shall see my salvation
The elect of the nation of Israel.
that's right, at the end of your world.
See,
The end of
I
Eden's
am
world.
God. That's talking about the elect of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
Because contrary to what these people believe on this planet right now, the Most High is only dealing with the elect of the nation of Israel. He's not dealing with all nations, man. What does the so-called white man need salvation from, man? You see? What he need to be saved from?
That's why he don't
believe in the Bible, bro. He in heaven right now. There's nothing has ever happened to these people, man. They always been living. You see? I mean, it was a point in history. God bless for that curse. I'm not cursed. That's blessed. He got my
26.
That's a
Just let them know around 30, and that way until the spirit continues
Yeah,
going.
hey,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Because I was
these
talking
people
about
are living it up, man.
45.
From generation to generation, man.
At least a bit. You know,
See?
brothers know.
And that's how that all works out. And all that hard work and killing and murder and raping and robbery and
Look, man.
captivity, that's got you to be, this is your heaven.
Our people have been continually oppressed, man, since the Grecians, man. Well, shit, since the Egyptians. We only had 40 years of peace, man. We've been in slavery more than we've been free, man.
That's why the scriptures say, man, is Israel a house-born slave?
Yeah, man.
Why are we giving for a spoil? But this is all for prophecy to come to pass, man. All right, we suffer now so that we can rule righteous in the kingdom.
Well, we only had 40 years of peace, man. We always been struggling and on the bottom, man, because we forsook the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shai, man. You see, now he's calling us back by way of his only begotten son, man.
Every brother on this line right now has outlived the peace in America in lifetime. It's been 17 years of peace where America wasn't at war with a proxy war or involved in some kind of political dispute.
17
It's
years.
only been 17 years of peace, man.
17 years. And America has been established for 220,
And niggas
222
die
years.
on average before we reach 25. So we usually outlive that peace period and die shortly after.
How many years? Well, America's been established.
17 years.
Oh, it's about 17 years of peace. How many years have
What,
like 222.
Equal in 6.
But shit, they've been in power since 1400. That's 16 years. That's 600 plus years.
But they only been at peace. I don't want to say peace, but they haven't been at war like for just 17 years of that 200, over 200 years. Come on, man. That lets you know who the damn Edomites are, man.
John, who's that bloody man?
John. He got the earth by his blessing, man. That sword they. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 35. Or you still got one?
Go ahead. No, I want to come back to this one.
This is Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
So Mount Seir is the Edomite. The Most High tells you he gave Mount Seir to Edom. You see? He gave Mount Seir to Edom, man. That's Esau's original dwelling place, man. The red rocks of Petra. You see? So now we have been commanded by the Heavenly Father to prophesy against Mount Seir. Go ahead, bro. I'll get for it.
Hey, I killed about 30.
Out of the book, Lamentations 4, verse 2. The precious Son of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as the earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter, even the sea monsters draw out the beast.
It's 21 and 22.
21, 22.
My bad.
You said Lamentations.
21, 22. 4, 21. Oh, Con. That was the one I was asking. Con. No, you good, brother. This is Lamentations 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked.
Come on, so do this. Come on. So if I may say, hey man, they're gonna be drunken and made naked. And how is that being so? It's these prophecies, this truth being fulfilled, man. This truth being brought out, man, and revealing on who he really is, man.
And just like we open up, man, we do this week in, week out. So the brothers worldwide come in week in, week out, prophesying against Mount Seir, man, bringing this great mountain down, all right? Precept by precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, and faith. Yahweh Shem Yahshua will do the rest.
That's right. Verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
So it's already given.
Yep, it's already, and we may say this is not our rest. We still, until prophecy fulfills, man. Just like the brother was getting on, that this word has to be fulfilled first, man. And what is that? Prophecy. So just hearing that, don't get too complacent, man. You'll understand that we still have to fulfill this duty, man. Fulfill this word, put in that work a little bit, and continue doing pushing this truth in truth and sincerity, man, on every rooftop. So know that this cup is going to be soon to be passed onto Esau Edom. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And that was about it right there, man.
I got a precept for you.
And how being so is through these scriptures, man. Going through these scriptures, going through these accounts and history, man. That's how Esau Edom is being made naked, man.
Naked and afraid, bro.
Naked and afraid, that's right, man. They're shaking in the boots, man.
Yeah, bro. Oh, shit. This is Revelation 10. Was you jump on?
Yeah, that's about it.
This is Revelation 10 and 7, and it reads, but in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound the mysteries of Yahweh, shall be finished, as he hath declared to his servants, the prophets. So what? That was it on that. You want to read it again? This is Revelation 10 and 7, and it reads, but in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of Yahweh should be finished, as he hath declared to his servants, the prophets.
And what's that voice, man? Like the scriptures talk about how the voice of the Lord has ever been heard by the voice of his prophets, man. All right, and 7 meaning completion, it's that complete prophecy, man. So once prophecies come full circle, all right, and the voice is done uttering what it has to say, man, of the prophets, man. There's the fulfilling of our whole duty, man, because what are we commanded to do? Prophesy. Okay? And that's what the scripture said to do. Moreover, prophesy against Mount Edom. All right?
Hosea 12 and 10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. You see? That's why the Most High speaks, man. The Most High is not going to crack the clouds, get up off his throne, and come talk to you fucking peons, man. You see?
Just like we were talking about last week, huh? Hey, a king doesn't go out and fight his own wars, man. Hey, a king has an army to do so, man. Servants and men to do so, man. So in order to do so, yes, we are soldiers of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that are commanded to come out here and teach, man.
Prisoners of faith, man.
That's right.
Okay, we have faith that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to come and utterly destroy this place and rescue his elect men so we can go home, man. And that's why we're basically not, necessarily saying it, but enslaved to come out here and do this, man. We are prisoners, man.
Yep.
Because our faith compels us to do so.
That's right. That's why it speaks of us being debtors, man.
You want to continue on this one? Or if you got a piece
Yeah, that's all. Who up next? We're going for 30, right?
All right.
So we're just supposed to? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Ooh, step off you.
So, yeah, someone continue on Ezekiel 35.
Come on, I got you.
3. And y'all brothers will set up.
Ezekiel 35 and 3. And say unto it, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
God, behold, man. All right, look around. The Lord is against you, man. You see all these plagues that's happening. There was a 7.1 earthquake in California just the other day. All right, the plagues is coming upon this place, man. The Lord is bringing storm and tempest. All right, there's floodings all over the place. Your farmlands are flooded. You can't produce food.
Yep.
You're running out of meat.
There's gonna be a famine soon come, man.
God. All right, so the Most High has set his destruction against America, being Babylon the Great, man.
I don't even think they got 70% of the crops planted, man, because so it's raining so much in the middle
They said
middle America.
They say they may have less than. They say it may be somewhere around less than 30%.
Call
Hey,
like
man,
you right,
America
how about
fucked,
you know
man.
shot?
America's fucked, man.
You gonna be hungry. You niggas gonna be hungry one way or
Hey,
another.
the scriptures say you that feed your belly now, man, you shall hunger, man. You that laugh, man, you gonna weep. All right, so all you people coming by here, going, in and out of these restaurants, laughing on camp day, man. Hey, man, woe unto you, man. All right, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not mocked, man. Brothers got a precept, we just gonna continue on that.
Oh, still on. On Ezekiel.
And I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
God, most desolate, man. You go into that word desolate, man. It's utterly destroyed, man.
Yup.
Nothing left, man. Dust.
Empty.
Okay?
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua.
God, man. All right, because you're a very proud people, man. You're a very proud race, man. You got all these cities, all these tall buildings, man. The Lord's gonna cast them down. All right, your body's gonna be in the street like shit, man. Dumb. You're gonna look out when you have a dog, man. You look out to your yard. You think to yourself, man, I gotta think of all this shit, man. That's gonna be your bodies, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not slack, man. He's not playing, man. And these are the times we coming into these end times. You're gonna see prophecy on an increased level, man. World War III around the corner. All right, you got race riots already popping. You got Edomites mad because Ariel is gonna be a little black girl. You got Edomites fucking freaking out over that. Hey man, y'all motherfuckers was trying to be the Egyptians for years.
Hey, the so-called white man can be every nation of people on the planet, but as soon as you got a so-called African American playing a fictional character,
Yeah, man, fuck you, Edomites,
it's a
man.
problem. Just like the shit with Star Wars, man.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? That's a black dude in Star Wars. He's the lead character.
Hey, and on top of that, you gonna make his
They was
lightsaber
mad
purple.
about Miles Morales too.
Come, Spider-Man.
Really, what it's showing too is it's showing a sign of the end of their kingdom, man. So I was telling the brother earlier,
losing power.
yeah, even like the Babylonian woman used to look just like this, man. The Babylonian woman used to be bad, blonde haired, blue eyed, and now it's turned to like now it's turned to Jake, man. No, now it's turned to Jake, like the beautiful. That's why all these women going and getting trying to inject melanin into their skin.
The most popular hairstyle is that that single braided back hairstyle, man. You got a bunch of Edomite women trying to rock that now, like Jake women.
So it really is showing the end of their kingdom, man. All these different Jakes popping up on the movies. Because that's what we're entering, man. We're entering a time just like on the end of Django. You always saw the Edomite riding the horse in the sunset with this woman, and now, like you saw on Django, you saw Jake's riding the sunset with this woman, man.
I've watched Django twice this week.
Me too. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I was about to say that.
Esau
watched Django twice this week.
Twice.
The so-called white man, Esau, he want to go back to that time when John Wayne was a superhero, man.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
When Superman had a little curly cue.
Come.
That shit, man.
So that time before the Vietnam War.
That time is over with, man. You see, the time of the so-called white man is over, man.
Con, you got James Bond being played by a so-called Negro.
Oh, it's over. Hey,
Con.
Esau
You got Edomites stripping off that, you know.
Yeah, bro.
But hey, man, that's the.
But they look
also
vexed
shows
at
you
us
the,
when we tripping off them, portraying our history,
shows you the
our
influence
culture.
of Judah as well, because what the scriptures say that Judah is the praise of his brothers, man. And the Judite woman is the lead of the women, man.
Devil never settle, man. You see,
And then, bro, this motherfucker's mad about
in the streets. I see more boys speaking about real anarchy.
Rap star.
So, hey, bro, like I was saying,
I almost brought the scripture out about how all these rappers had to.
God.
I just didn't do it. He did.
He's,
for me.
Esau mad
That's
about
why he'll kill you.
a fictional character being played by a so-called African American woman, but these motherfuckers went in and tried to whitewash the whole Bible, man. You know what I'm saying?
And history.
Con.
They whitewashed all of history.
Yeah,
Now you mad? You actually
What do you think?
you whitewashed real life. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers whitewashed real life.
And then lied to us for
That's
hella
what I'm
long.
saying. You whitewashed everything important about history. You said that you was these people. But when you got a so-called African American playing a fictional character, it's an uproar.
I just
You see, the world should be mad because you stole everybody's identity, man. You want to be everybody except who you're supposed to be, man. You so-called white people are the Edomites according to the Bible, man. You
So
see?
like they did the same thing when Dwayne The Rock Johnson tried to play Hercules.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
But hey man, that's just y'all want to be everybody but that fruity little dingaling Alexander that marched out of Mount Cheddar, all right, and conquered the world because he was set up to do so because there's no such thing as free will by the Most High Power Yahweh Shem Shai, so that y'all Edomites can take control of the world.
So you can be destroyed.
Build yourself up to be proud as hell, so that the Book of Obadiah can take place and you can fall until you can't fall no more, man.
God's white. I mean, God's a black man. But we're the top nation of people on the planet. That's how you think, man.
And if you're really mad about Ariel, hey man, you're gonna have another thing coming when Yahweh Shai breaks the ground because he come and put his foot in your ass.
They're gonna be really mad about this.
And he's a black Judite, man. Or a so-called black Judite, man.
Hey, let me go on the report right now.
Nah, you good, bro. Get up out of here, man. We're trying to do
You
something.
back up a little bit, we don't smoke, man. I'm asthmatic, man. I can't take that shit.
You see this image right here, man? This is your whitewashing history, man. The Messiah never looked like this, man. You see, you can't find that description of this in the Bible, man. That's why it says right here, if you motherfuckers will read, this image is not biblical, man.
Let me get a sip for you,
Got
real
it,
quick,
bro. These niggas is ridiculous, bro.
Romans-
Over Little Mermaid, man. Fuck that little hoe.
Shit.
Oh damn, Ariel, man. Fuck that bitch.
I'm gonna start at 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible Yahweh into an image made like to a corruptible man, and the birds of the four-footed beasts and creeping things. Where
he has to be an honorable man. All right, going back to how we know Cornelius is an Edomite, because what the Most High said he was a devout and honorable man. Man, you can't be a devout and honorable man and be an Edomite, man.
Right.
Because Edomites are the base of man, man. You are the wicked, man. All right, or you can't be any other heathen nation. So this is how you know that the Most High is saying that they set themselves up to have a heathen painted and Mashiach, man.
That's right.
But that's how small these people understanding is. Because on all actuality, bro, you can go off by what's written in the Old Testament to know that the Most High is not dealing with no other nation, man.
Right.
Come on, man. It's simple, bro.
But then you want to go. But then people go. To
That's
the New
why you get the
Testament.
New Testament only ladies that come up and try to talk to you.
Right.
Because they don't want to deal with the Old Testament, man.
Because you don't want to deal with the Most High's judgments.
Right.
Because you have to understand, man. Most High tells you in Malachi 3:6, I'm Yahweh Shem Shai, change not, therefore you sons of Jacob are not
And he'll tell you
consumed.
the same thing in Hebrews.
What does that tell you, man? The Most High don't change. So how all of a sudden everybody included?
Wait, the Most High repeat himself in the Old and the New Testament?
Yes.
Man.
Oh man.
Line
What was
upon
that?
line, here a little, there a little.
What you think they were quoting in the Old Testament? I mean, the New Testament, man. They were quoting the Old Testament.
They was teaching the Old Testament.
Come on, man.
And them books weren't written yet. So when people come to say, like,
They've been talking in third person.
Right. So when you come to say, oh, Yahushua, you know, who people ignorantly call Jesus, when he was on the scene, the New Testament wasn't written. So how could he have taught you people the New Testament?
He'd been talking in third person. Well, he was doing it anyway.
Yeah.
He was doing it anyway.
But no, not necessarily. They let you know that he said that.
Oh,
after the books was written.
Then Yahushua said,
Right. Then Yahushua said,
Con.
right?
Yeah.
So you New Testament niggas is done, bro. Go sit down.
Well, he was.
Most High said he come in the volume of
when
the
you see
book.
the Son of Man coming in the clouds, he was talking
The whole
about
scroll.
Yeah,
but you know,
But
they
he spoke to the brothers like that.
Con.
He spoke to the brothers and to the people in
Con,
church.
but yeah, man, they
He
was,
really pissed off the Pharisees when he was.
of course. That's why they hate us.
Because there's I forget what scripture it is right now, but you might know. There's a prophecy, I think it's in Isaiah, and Yahweh Shai reiterates that prophecy. He literally says the same thing. He says that I am that person. You know, I forget.
And then they got upset. The Pharisees got upset.
Yeah, got upset.
Started calling them blasphemers.
Exactly.
Let me get back into this, brother. This is back in Romans 1:24. Wherefore Yahweh also gave them up to uncleanly through the lust of their own hearts, and to dishonor their bodies between themselves, And that's that Edomite and their Edomite culture that unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, that the 2/3 and the other heathens follow along with. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worshiped and served the creature more than the creator? Who blessed, Salakia? Who is blessed forever? Aman. Who's blessed forever? Not Edom. Who did that? Who took the image of Yahushua and turned it into Cesare Borgia? Who took Serapis Christus and made him the face of who made Zeus?
It was that
the
same
god?
it was
Who
that
made
same
Jupiter?
descendant of who we talk about, Alexander.
Right.
And the Maccabees who took the book and writ themselves in it. Got 3 and 48.
Zephaniah 3 and 12 reads, I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of Yahweh. Going back, Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 12, I will also leave in thee of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of Yahweh.
All right, speaking about his prophets, man. We're going to trust in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, all right, among these people which have been ever reputed and scrutinized and oppressed, man. All right, we will stand bold in the cities, all right, just like we read in Isaiah, the 14th chapter, man, and prophesy against
That shit
Babylon.
sucks. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, bro.
Okay? Got that one, brother? It's 2nd Chronicles. You got that Luke 6.
Say 16?
62.
Move on this next verse to up.
15.
This next verse kind of goes in on the elect too.
You want me to get this?
Romans 13, it says, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid.
All right, because the hopeful elect, man, being covered by grace, we're going to come out week in, week out. All right, Yahweh Ratazah, hold the faith. All right, teach the word, feed the sheep. All right, and be found without guilt, man. All right, and be a part of that second Exodus, man, and the leaving of America.
Revelation 14 and 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Right.
And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne and before the 4 beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000, which were redeemed from the earth. You see, because the elect is going to speak the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. They're going to sing that new song, man. They're going to tell you that these scriptures are only for the elect of the nation of Israel, man. You see? And only the elect is going to understand it, man. You see? Only the elect is going to hear it and come out here on the highways and byways and teach and learn, man. You see?
And that's why we're called the body, man. Right? That's why this brotherhood is connected into one body, man. Because if your right arm's not connected to your left arm, you can't clap right to the tune.
That's why when you go further up on that Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, it tells you that he's going to turn to his people a new language, man. And that's exactly what the brother just broke down.
Yeah,
that song, that pure tongue.
That's right. All right, and that lamb being Hamashiach being ever important, because guess what, man? You get elect. The elect is going to come from all different walks of path, have done all kinds of wickedness, man. But Hamashiach is that perfect sacrifice, man. All right, he was that perfect man that walked in the flesh with no sin, man. Hey, none of you niggas can say that you did that, man. And he sacrificed himself so that you can have a chance at salvation, man.
I got a little bit more on this. These are they which are not defiled with women of the doctrines of philosophy, you see?
Not legitimate women for you idiots who take everything in the Bible so damn literal.
If I may say, it describes of us a whoring to other women, and it's speaking of these other doctrines that are wicked.
That's right.
That's all open to rock, man.
It's all open to rock.
That is true.
I didn't see the face. I didn't want to risk it.
These, Revelation 14 and 4. Revelation 14 and 4. These are they which are not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, and they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So the elect's gonna be blameless, man. You see?
You guys need to go.
We ain't going
You need to
nowhere.
go.
You shut up.
Go ahead. Ain't nobody worried about you. Get your ass down the street.
Dumbass bitch.
Ignorant ass people. Y'all don't even read the scriptures but want to argue.
John.
The scriptures will cut all y'all.
Hey man, but that's
The
what we're
fact
going
is you
into.
don't read.
We're gonna be
So
hated.
you dumb.
Go ahead and grab that Luke 6 and 22. We're gonna be hated among you people, but that's okay. All right, that's how we know we're doing the right things, man.
Luke 6 and 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you.
That went right into it.
God. And when they shall separate you from
man,
their
the spirit-
company.
The spirit speaks, bro.
God.
Go ahead, brother.
Luke chapter 6 verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you.
Hey man,
And when they
shall
shall-
you see these people coming up screaming and talking all that shit, man. We don't give. Actually, if anything, we like it, man.
God.
Go ahead and do your thing because we understand that we're doing something right if that's the case, man.
God. Luke 6 and 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sakes. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy.
Right.
For behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. So hey man, we in the right lot, man. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Shai.
Hey man, we blessed to do this thing, man. And just like that, I was watching 300 earlier, and I was more particularly interested in the scene of when they're all about to die, and the dude's telling Leonidas to basically, lay down his weapon and bow down to Xerxes, man. And all the brothers that is with him is ready to die, man, right by his side. And actually, what's the actor's name? Dude that plays Magneto.
Well,
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender. He's laying next to Leonidas, and he says to him, after he throws the spear at Xerxes, and they shoot arrows at him and shit. And he's laying next to him, and he says, "Hey, brother, it's an honor to die by your side. And it'd be an honor to die by my brother's side out here on the lines, speaking the truth." All right, and it also says that the first to die in Hamashiach's stead was going to be the first to raise up in Hamashiach's stead.
You gotta have that mentality coming out of here, man. You can't be. That's why the word testimony. Me and the brother were talking about it the other day. The word testimony meaning balls. You gotta have some balls to get out here and do this work.
And contend, meaning suffer, man. Be always fighting through suffering, man. Death is one thing that you can suffer. Okay? You can contend for the faith and die in the faith, man. Or you can give up the ghost in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Go ahead, Ash.
You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is 2 Chronicles, chapter 36, verse 15, and it reads, and Yahweh of their fathers sent to them by his messengers.
Who was his messengers, man? All right, the Most High has always sent the prophets in the streets and the cities to teach you people. All right, you ignorant people, we cry aloud, spare not your ears. All right, the message and word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, your heavenly Father. Go ahead, Ak.
Salakia, brother. Because, Salakia, rising up bedtimes and sending because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
No pronoun, he didn't say you other nations, man. His people being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes of Israel, man.
All right, you were better at
And none else.
They want to be everything but Israelites. They don't want to be
You're not,
who they are.
You're not Spaniards. All right, there's an animated movie on Netflix about what is it? An Aztecian boy who's trying to find what's that tribe that disappeared?
The Mayans,
Yeah,
the
the
Incans.
Incan and the Mayas, man. All right, and he literally says, "Remember, we are not Spaniards. They came over here." There's a Netflix series called Bolivar, who's about a Hispanic freedom fighter who helped free a lot of the Latin American countries from the Spaniard, man. All right, y'all brothers should check it out. I started watching it. It's very edifying, but it shows you the devil and the Spaniards. Man. Y'all ain't Spaniards, man. That's a slave language. Y'all was slaves too, and you were put to death and genocide, just like the so-called Negroes. Man.
That's what I'm saying. Where the fuck you think you learned Spanish at, man? Who you learned Spanish
we
from?
were,
Massa?
we were English.
From
The
Massa.
same way we learned English.
We learned
that shit from Massa.
Spanish.
Just like you can't, just like the Southern Kingdom, man. They got all these last names that were actually Edomites last
That's what I'm
names.
saying.
Sanchez.
That's why when we come into the city, we start calling each other by Hebrew names, man. Because we ain't that old man that you used to be.
That's right.
You know, we coming into this thing as a Hebrew, man. That old name is gone.
That last name you got, man, that go back to your slave owner, man.
Especially in the Northern
That's
Kingdom.
basically what you're saying. I am so and so belonging
Property
to so and so.
Right.
This is that last piece.
Now we're saying, you know, I'm Gar from the tribe of Israel.
This is 2 Chronicles 36 and just down to verse to 16. But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his word and misused his prophets until wrath of Yahweh rose against his people.
So it's always been the righteous majority or the righteous few versus the wicked majority, man. All right, so our people, all right, the scriptures say that the ass knows his master, but his people do not know, they do not consider. So when the prophets come out and tell you niggas and Hispanics and Native Americans that you're living wickedly, all right, that you need to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of our power, all right, that you shouldn't be out here smoking weed, fucking each other's bitches, all right, that you should be out here, you know, trying to do your best and to keep the Sabbath, just the simple thing. All right, lose your mind, man. Wicked, man.
To not live like
not live like heathens,
Bro,
man.
when you tell an Edomite that doesn't know you or you don't know them well that you don't eat bacon,
They immediately think you're Muslim.
they look at you like you got 7 heads. Like what? You don't need a pork chop? It's delicious and nutritious.
And
No,
if
the
it-
fuck-
Actually, testimony. I was at that same construction site I was telling y'all brothers at. The head construction guy's an Edomite, and I told him that I don't eat pork. And he literally said that he would wrap bacon around a piece of dog shit and eat it. It was so good. That's literally what he said.
Man, that's Edom's.
Yeah, they about to eat
But
that shit for real.
that's carnality, and that's also insatiable, man. You Edomites have an insatiable appetite for violence and insatiable appetite for consumerism.
That's right. That's why we out here.
Them try anything twice type of dude.
God, you can't be satisfied, man. That's why you got to be wiped out, because if the Most High let this shit continue, no flesh would be saved, man. You'd make everything wicked.
It's an automatic fact. If Esau Edom was given complete and utter reign over the earth forever and ever, he would destroy not only the entire earth, he'd destroy himself.
God, he destroyed himself, man.
That's why we out here to warn.
He is.
And like
That was the Second World War. Edom versus Edom.
You know, in the Hebrew, zakar, wa, shawab, meaning remember and return, man. So remember on who we are, man, who our power is, what our duty is as men, as righteous men, what we must fulfill for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and the elect, man.
Go ahead, brother.
So I'm going to grab this out of 2 Maccabees 7 and 13. Now, when this man was dead also, they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. So this is speaking of the Maccabees brothers. There's 7 brothers that at this time that the king wanted them to eat swine's flesh. And they had told him no, because it was according to the law we're not supposed to be eating swine's flesh. But getting into this a little bit more, we're getting back onto what the brother was talking about. Hey, we might have to suffer and receive torment on this side.
And these men have died, for example.
That's
This
exactly.
man, is this the Maccabee brothers?
Yep.
That's going back. Think about because most brothers seen Game of Thrones, right? Going back to that first season when Ned Stark is in the dungeon, and the Master of Whisperers comes down to him and basically tells him to plead for his life, to say that he was guilty to get his life. And he said, "I'm a soldier. I learned how to die a long time ago. You think I would give up my honor for my life?"
And that's the mind state that we have to be in this truth, man. And this truth, we got to be ready to die for this truth, man. The brothers we're talking about, preparing your mind. So getting into this a little bit more, it says
He tried to convince him that his daughter's life.
tormented and mangled the fourth in the like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus,
It is good being put to death by men to look for the hope of Yahweh to be.
This is the one I was thinking about. So basically, what he died for, man, was just to the water, brother, just to be an example to the latter Israelites coming into this thing. These so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Look, men have died for these laws, man.
This whole situation was sent through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. So that's why it says in Romans, the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning, man.
That's right.
That's why the Most High allowed this situation to happen, man. So we can read it and be like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, like, all right, they
Let's
died
go,
for it,
man.
I'm willing to die too.
That's just like you know, sometimes watching a movie and you get that little chill down your spine when somebody does something like what is the right word I'm trying to look for? Miraculous?
Yeah.
Marvelous, something like that around those terms.
Marvelous.
Yeah, marvelous. You know, gives that little chill down your spine, man. It makes you get a little, you know, you're like, oh man, it rouses up your spirit a little bit.
Adrenaline, man.
Come on. You know, but going on into this, it says, it is good being put to death by men to look for the hope of Yahweh to be risen up again by him. As for thou shalt not have as for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life.
Come. Just like we read earlier, man. They're gonna try to rebuild their statues and their buildings. We're gonna cast it down, man. They're gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, man. They're gonna be in their little cells, you know, plotting some wickedness to do. And we gonna come in that motherfucker already knowing what they plotting. Right. On their head, on bumpers. Giving them good hands.
Excuse me, sir. Grab Charlie and Bill.
And how long did they?
And look how good.
And how long?
I'll give the brother $1 to get on the bus, but he went to his enemy.
I got it.
I got $2.
I want to give it to him.
I don't even blame you for that.
I don't give it to him.
I don't even blame you for that.
Look, man.
He's a coon, man.
But
The point is, man, he go to his fucking enemy before his brothers, man. And that's the spirit of 2/3 of you Negroes, man. And Latinos and Native Americans, man.
We ain't
Dempsey
brothers.
out there.
We ain't brothers.
No, as the scriptures say.
Yeah, them niggas.
As the scriptures say. Not all of Israel is of Israel. That motherfuckers is modern day Hellenistas, man.
That don't mean they can't repent, man. That's why we gotta be that spectacle, and basically at the end of the story, man, treat others how you want to be treated, and treat the brothers that are in this fold, treat them better than you want to be treated. You understand?
Time on that, brother.
I'm just gonna do 2 more.
You're good. I just was checking. You're about
I let him know already.
Grab that Mark, brother, 10 and 22. Or
Matthew's 10 and 2.
Mark 3, 13, 13.
This is Matthew 2 and 10. Are you wanting 10 and 2?
10 and 22.
10 and 22? Gotcha. This is Matthew 10 and 22. All right? And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. You want me to break it down?
Go ahead.
This is basically saying what we've already touched on before. Hey, we're used to being hated, man. Like it takes a lot of gold first and foremost to come out here and teach, well, and then to be teaching the truth. Because right.
And if I might jump on what you were just talking about, that's what we're speaking is the truth,
Right.
And the truth hurts, man. People get offended by hearing the truth because hey, man, we ain't filtering this out for you guys, man. We're giving you the full shebang, man. The full.
The sweet with the bitter. The
like
bitter
my
with the
man,
sweet.
if you watch what
whole
Jorge
MGM Grand
Boston said, you're getting the whole MGM Grand buffet to the face, man. All right, that's what you get when we come out here. So us being hated, this is just a byproduct, man. The Most High already told us that we would be hated for doing this work. So you should, if people ain't coming up to you, cussing you out, being upset, getting rowdy, you having a good day on the street, I guess.
You might be in the wrong profession.
Or you might be doing the wrong shit. Yeah.
We expect that every time we come out here.
Yeah.
Like that bitch came by to my, oh, y'all should leave.
Y'all
Man,
need to
fuck
leave.
you.
And like the brother said, beforehand, talking about how the Most High changed not, man. If you take the parallels of today and the ancient day, what was happening when the prophets was teaching in the ancient day, man?
Yeah, persecuted, man.
They were persecuted, killed. All right, we started riots, man. And thus will be the same today.
And
So we expect nothing less, man.
you mind if I read down just a little bit more? This is 23, and it reads, "But when they persecute you in this city, flee yet another. For verily, verily, I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the city of Israel until the Son of Man be come." So we're not worried about it, you know. And we get assaulted over this way, and we'll go over there. You know what I'm saying? We get assaulted on this street, and we'll go down over there. We're not gonna stop this. We know we can't get to the kingdom.
God, and you can't do nothing against this truth, man.
Right.
You can only do actions for it.
That's right. And I just want to also add this in there, brother. That it reads, this is 24, that the disciple is not above his master, and nor the servant above his Lord. So Yahushua, who was over us all,
Who was perfect.
all right, and who was perfect, he went through being vexed and being tormented and put to death in this painful way. You have, you know, if that's what you got to give for this sacrifice, then that's what you got to give.
You gotta humbly accept that, man.
That's just what it is. Like the brother said earlier, you niggas should have learned how to die a long time ago.
That's right, man. There's a scripture that I can't remember off the top of my head, but hey, we can't leave unpunished, man.
So that's the spirit, man, because you know we died when we came into this truth, man. Your old man dies saved from shit, man.
That's you know that the name of the Messiah ain't no fucking Jesus Christ. Man.
Isn't that
Come up? Oh, you should accept Jesus in your life, but the scripture says then you're gonna make for the Messiah, man. That just goes to show that his name ain't no fucking Jesus Christ, man.
Yup.
You see?
If you go back, it's like, go ahead.
I was just saying, if we were up here singing the praises of Cesare,
Yeah.
then we would be,
The block would be flooded.
yeah, we would have, right. But we're not doing that. We're cutting Cesare's bullshit down.
You motherfuckers have be throwing roses at our feet.
Man, these motherfuckers have thrown eggs at us, come up with speaker boom boxes in front of us, man. Any manner of wickedness, you know.
Malak got spit on. The guard was assaulted with a water bottle, kicked the brother in the nuts. I mean, so a bitch tried to stab Halakia.
That's why we fear not, man. We trust in our power, man. It's like Maccabees in the 5th chapter, man, where he says, "Fear not the heathen round about you, man." All right, we fight with our power, man. And if we die, we die, man.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, towards the end of the day, we know what our power is capable of. And what is that? It's resurrecting us. Be able to, willing to be part of casting judgment on Esau, Edom for their 1,000 years of slavery, man, in the kingdom. That First Corinthians?
No, that's he swapped out. He got through it. You want to speak next, brother? What do you want anything?
My grab that's Jeremiah.
Brothers is precept and precept. What are the scriptures and brothers is about?
Jeremiah 15, 1 through 3. Mind grabbing Isaiah 9 and 21.
So Jeremiah 15. I just brought this out earlier. Second Maccabees 7:1.
Second Maccabees 1 and 9?
7, 1 through 9. Yeah, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah? This is Jeremiah, book of Jeremiah 15 and 1, and it reads, "Then saith Yahweh unto me, through Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth, and it shall come to..." Do you want me to stop there or just...
Con. Yeah, I'll give a quick breakdown on that. You know, who's he speaking to is the men of Israel, man. These 12 tribes of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because you weren't doing what you were supposed to be doing, man. You weren't listening what we were supposed to be doing, man. And then what is that? It's to follow the laws, commandments, and statutes of the Most High, man. And go ahead, brother.
Oh, you want me to go more on that? Sorry. It's all good.
Verse 3, Baba Shah.
Gotcha. You want me to skip 2? Because I didn't read 2. I only read
Go ahead, go through 2.
This is 2. Jeremiah 15 and 2, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, this saith Yahweh, such are as for death, to death, and such are for the sword, to the sword, and such are for the famine, to the famine, and such are for the captivity, to the captivity.
These are all the things that they asked him that question. What and what he had told him is that some of you Israelites are meant for death, some are meant for the sword, for famine, and what was the fourth one?
Captivity.
Captivity. So there's FEMA camps, man. Even getting into Jacob's trouble, man. A lot of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to be put to death. Whether if it's by people are going to take that chip, whether people are going to take that guillotine.
They are going to take this race war going to go full
like
blown.
you said, it's going to be like we spoke on earlier. Only 30% of the crops in America are currently planted. Oh yeah, that chip gonna sound good.
Oh yeah,
especially when you can't go to King Soopers and get a gallon of milk, dog.
And what is that? Famine.
That's famine.
So when famine comes into play, hey man, a lot of death is gonna come, and that's gonna be starvation. And it speaks of roughly paraphrasing that it's better for a man to die from the sword than to die from hunger.
Hey, you can call me a liar if you want to, but so I know y'all gonna take the chip.
Yep.
It's prophesied that you're gonna take the chip, and niggas is weak. And the Edomites are weak.
3 days
They're
without
weak-minded
eating,
individuals.
they
They gotta eat.
Section 8, harlots, man. All these people with government help.
Yeah, some people can go. So some people get upset on not going out, not eating within a couple hours, man.
You should be 600, 700 pounds.
Yeah, man. I saw a dude on the scooter, and the scooter couldn't carry him. He actually was kicking off like it was an old school razor or something.
On a motorized scooter?
Yeah, he was on motorized one having to kick it.
I got you want me to finish 3 brothers and that was it?
I want this brother to grab that. I think it was one that you're
Isaiah 9:21. Manasseh, Ephraim, Manasseh, and they together shall be against Judah. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still.
So the Most High's hand is still stretched out still against our people, man. We are still in captivity. We are still like we were getting on earlier, man. This word and prophecy has to fulfill first, man. Until we get to the kingdom, man. So until then, man, we'll have to go through the sword. We'll have to go through death. We'll have to go through famine, and go through captivity, and then ultimately, if Most High gets you that far, man, those ICBM nuclear missiles, man.
Lord willing.
Oh, go ahead.
Zechariah, a lot of obstacles to hurdle over. To make it to those missiles.
7 and 11. But they refused to hearken, and pulled away the shoulder, and stopped their ears that they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, has sent in his spirit by the former prophets.
So you gotta visualize while you're reading this. And, for you to read a story, you gotta visualize it, man. You gotta understand the story on how it's being read. That way you could actually understand it.
Subject, predicate, who is the subject being spoken of? It all makes sense.
Just tell you, man, the wicked shall understand, man.
Gone, that's right, man.
No matter how much you can break it down to the damn decimal point, to the periods.
That's right, man.
They're still not gonna get it, man.
And that's why the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has to be dealing with you to get this truth, man. So when this brother was getting into this, was that they turned their shoulder. You gotta think about it as when somebody's trying to grab onto your shoulder and tell you something, and they moved their shoulder away, man. So they didn't pipe onto
Grab my
it.
shoulder.
Yeah, just like that, man. Turn the other way. Turn the other way.
That's exactly what 2,000 white people do, man.
Yep.
I want to hear that shit, man. I'm fucking Israelite, nigga. Nigga, I'm a nigga.
Not knowing that.
That's how they be, man.
Yep.
They want to be,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
want to be Hispanic. Or they want to
That's some bullshit,
be,
man.
yeah, they want to be super native.
That's right,
Like,
man.
bro, we the top,
Caribbean and shit.
so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the top nation of people on this planet, according to the Bible, man. The Most High chose the Israelites to be His chosen people above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's what's written, man.
That's what's
People
written.
don't read.
And that exactly what we were bringing out, man. A lot of people don't read. A lot of people don't actually try to visualize the story when they're reading.
And if they read, they don't fucking
They'll
understand.
come by, look at this picture, and ignore all the words that's written around it. You know what I'm saying?
And that there's actual scriptures describing what he looks like on the poster. But they only see this. This is it. This is all they see.
They don't see no words. They just see this picture.
Instant hate, and they move on down the street.
Hey, you want the
Still dumb and ignorant.
reason why we bring out these posters, because you guys are still caught up in that preschool mindset, and we have to put pictures out here for you people to get some type of understanding.
We read it out the book, but y'all don't listen.
They still can't get
So
it.
we gotta make a picture book for you.
have a pictorial breakdown.
And that's just like, and it still don't work, bro.
It still don't.
Hey, Con, a lot of people are visual learners, but even with
That little
that,
thing when you was a kid, you put it to your eyes and you flip through the pictures. man.
Damn.
What's that thing
Damn,
called?
man.
Little red thing?
Yeah, you
Came
did
up
the
with
little
it,
button.
the little film shit. You put it in there.
Yeah, man.
They still
You
want.
can teach people like that, and
They
they
still
still
wouldn't
wouldn't
get it.
learn.
Nah, they'll be like,
There's only 1,444 people that's gonna sing this
Hey,
song.
it shows it on Tales in the Hood. They show him they remember they hook him up on his face. They hook him up a whole breakdown of what Esau's been doing.
Yeah.
And he still don't repent, man. So he ends up getting put to death.
Yeah.
And no matter what you show the 2/3, they ain't gonna get it.
That's right, man.
That's why we don't waste our breath with them, man.
It's annoying, man.
Yep.
I got a little bit more.
Go ahead, bro.
Goodbye, Esau. You baby, man. You know why you can, man. You're going into slavery.
That's right.
Yep. Hey, death is coming, man.
Zechariah chapter 7.
Spirit of the Edomite, though, bro.
Yep.
Just proud and ignorant.
Zechariah 7 and 12. Therefore came great wrath from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah of hosts. Therefore it has come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah of hosts.
So you gotta understand this. You gotta see as like a father, like if you had a child and they weren't gonna listen. So hey, towards the end of the day, if you're correcting your child and they ain't gonna get it, hey man, sometimes it's a tough thing. That you might even have to end up casting your child away, man.
Well, shit. If the scripture tell you that the Most High, it was pleased for the Most High to bruise Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
So he took joy in that. Because he was making Yahweh Shah to a man, a worthy king to rule the kingdom of the earth, man.
He was making him that worthy tree, the apple of his eye, man.
That's right.
that lamb without blemish and without spot.
This is 2nd Nazareth, chapter 15, and I'm starting at verse 1, and it reads, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh.
And then what is that? The spirit.
Right.
The spirit. These words. The spiritual understanding, man.
Right.
Flowing through you, man. Through Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Verse 2, and it reads, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful in truth.
Meaning what? They gonna come to pass.
Right.
Can I land back on that?
Yes.
That's what I'm about to grab.
Oh, was it?
Isaiah 55 and 11.
Oh,
So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please.
Right.
And it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
So it will come to pass. It will fulfill, man. Like you see this happening now, man. This truth is overflowing the streets. And wherever you may be, that this truth was given to you, man. You know, you got a lot of brothers that are pushing this truth and truth of sincerity, and hey, man, may you endure to the end, man. Continue fulfilling the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
That's right, man.
Go ahead.
This is Revelations 2 and 10. And let me just start at 9.
Go ahead.
And it says, I know thy works and thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemies of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogues of Satan. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prisons, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful until death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
And what do we have to go through? It's what is the right word to use in order for us to get there, man? It's suffer well.
Yeah. I was, we speak on it. I don't know if we brought it out today, but the being tried through the fire as gold is tried. That is a super complicated process. You have to heat the gold to an extreme temperature. Yeah,
It's not going to stop until you be of that, hopefully elect become the elect. It's not going to stop.
Hey, you get pressed. You get a lot through it, man. Is that I don't know if you ever. I brought it up one time because we got into that topic, but that for you to form that piece of metal or gold, whatever you're gonna be making this out of, you gotta beat it. You gotta beat it. You gotta press it. You gotta do like the brother was saying. There's a whole process of it.
I mean, it takes effort.
And through it, getting back into that word, patience, man.
Because when you put your thought process, like, think about what the gold is going through. If the Most High's comparing you to gold, like we say, visualize that concept. But being tried through the fire, shit ain't easy. That's why ain't no fuck niggas over here. You're 2/3 you're in the world. If you can understand the scriptures, then you can maintain and you may be saved to the end.
And if that may have to go through any of those things that you have to come across, is whether if it's the sword, the death, the famine, or captivity, or whether if it's going through again bringing out imprisonment, man. You might have to go through that. Each brother that is called into this truth has their own lot that they have to fulfill, man. So hope for much patience that you may endure towards the end, man.
That's something, bro.
Oh no, that's good on that.
This is 2 Maccabees, chapter 7 and verse 1. It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips.
Yet again, getting into that there's many examples and many of what the brother has quoted that this everything that's written in the scripture is written for our learning, man. Roughly paraphrased.
It says, but one of them that spake first said thus, what wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers.
That's right. Read that again, bro.
Yep, and that's yet again getting back into.
I want to know that's right.
If you're a man called into this truth, it should give you a chill down your spine hearing that, man. It should inflame your spirit a little bit, and with much joy, and excitement, and Kahalal Yahweh Shem Yahushai giving us another day to be able to do this, man.
All right.
Whether if it may be reaching to that point of death, man.
2 Maccabees 7 and 2. But one of them that spake first said thus, what wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers.
Right.
Then the king, being in a rage, what? You ain't gonna lay your life down for this American flag?
That's that Esau Edom, man. That's God knows.
It's funny, man, after getting that out of this 4th of July, I was just really compelled on where all this pride is coming from, man. This is a dying power.
Right.
Where is this pride coming from, man? America is to be destroyed by 200 billion nuclear missiles, and day by day, we see it falling and falling and falling, man.
That's right!
What is that one scripture say?
Pride cometh right before destruction.
Yep. So hey, know that now we know that we in this that time, man.
We're in the downfall.
Yeah, we in the downfall.
We've been in the downfall
pride
since
of Edomites
fucking
is being tested
Vietnam.
every day because you're having
You only got two types of Edomites now.
your freedoms and your safe places incrementally taken from you, man.
Ain't no
increments.
There ain't no freedom. That's liberty.
Con.
We don't have freedom, man. You have liberty. You got a driver license. That's the so-called white man giving you liberty to drive. Okay, you can take that shit away at any moment.
They tell you that it's a privilege too.
Yep.
When you go and get your license.
Can I get
That's
this real quick?
That's slave rules right there. So when the actual law, the actual travel law in this America, that you should be able to travel, that every American, so said, has the ability to travel by any vehicle, be it horse, wagon, handy wagon, scooter.
Yeah, realistically, you should
That's
not.
the law.
You shouldn't.
They
you shouldn't
cannot
have
deny
to-
you travel.
Right. Yeah, you can't.
But you know,
Or
so-called
Esau
white men
does
with
that.
those backward dealings and those sideways
Unrighteous decrees.
decrees,
Con.
set it up so that they can take you to jail for it.
Right. It's one of them snares. So I just want to put this here because you was saying this, bro. Let me do start at 16. For yet greater evils than those. Or hold up. I'll go to 17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age. So much that there shall so much there more shall evils increase upon them and dwell therein. For the truth is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand. For now has the to come which thou hast seen. Just speaking about, man, how weak America is. Like you were just saying, like over time, the conception of America, this was something that was everybody wanted to come here. Everybody was making money. The other heathens came here and were making money. No doubt, bro. You had everyone who was coming to America becoming rich off of the bullshit that it was when it was founded.
Why? Because America's that golden city, man.
And you got 600 to 700 years of free slave labor to build your entire kingdom up. Free, untaxed, no losing nothing. Okay? Then you have the goal to really stand here in America and tell us that this is your land. When you raped, robbed, and murdered to have this bitch. We know what you did to get it. It's in the Bible, it's in history books, it's all over the globe. And you invited all the other nations to come here, you changed the names of the nations, you got mass amounts of wickedness to pay for it. Now your nation is weak. Now your nation is weak.
And that goes into Psalm 83, man.
Yeah.
All these nations are confederate one with another. That's why you have Elamites, so-called East Indians, to come over here and set up a restaurant. And in 2 years, they got 3 restaurants. You got Hamites who come up and do the same thing.
I mean,
you got Moabites who do the same thing.
Seeing the state of all these other nations where their place may be, and looking at where our place is within this truth, man. It's within this.
That lets you know, because Jake can't even get a goddamn car loan sometimes, man.
God.
But you got all these heathen nations who come over here and start a business
in a Jake neighborhood.
Yep. You see? Making all that money out Jake. Now you go to the corner store, the Arabs own it. Right. They own all the gas. Now they pulling up in goddamn SLS's, goddamn 63 AMGs and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why Jake spending all their money at the damn grocery store?
I seen one of them dudes just watching some bullshit on the internet. It was this Elamite he was an Ishmaelite who was over here on business, and he got a residence over there in his homeland, and then he has a residence in Canada. But he has an international driver's license, so he ships his car from country to country because he got one of those Beamer AMG, you know what I'm saying? And they'll drive through the desert and wreck it, tear it up, and everything, and buy a new one. Anyway, the man got pulled over in Oregon, right, trying to cross the border. Esau harassed the shit out this man until he showed him his international, simply because he had never seen one. He had never seen one. He didn't know what he was dealing with, so he was like, "Nah, not in my country, you towelhead. You ain't gonna do what you want to do." And he couldn't do nothing to him. He was protected by federal laws, man. There was nothing that he could do by international law.
He was
He was like a Saudi Arabian prince.
He was a Saudi national.
Yeah, Saudi national.
Now, look at that. If that was Jake, that would have been for his wallet, man.
This nigga put his steering wheel off and was playing with it, like while he was talking. He's like, "I'm gonna get my stuff out."
Like some Mario Kart.
These other nations don't get persecuted by these cops like we get persecuted, man.
No.
Because they took part of that same cup, man. Yeah, and so
All
by
those
them
drink
taking
the same
part of
cup.
that same cup, hey man, you're gonna receive judgment as well, man.
That's right. So don't ask why. People ask why. Like that's why. That's why. You all catch a judgment for the sins of your fathers. Does the scripture not say that the sins of the fathers shall fall upon the son, man? That the iniquity of your forefathers is why your children are gonna be prepared for slaughter? Fuck out of here, man. Hey, man. Shit, you got some more, bro? Or did you have anything?
Hey, we're at 30 for whoever was preaching.
Let me pull out one more something, bro. This is Psalms 116 and 15. Precious in the sight of Yahweh is the death of his saints.
What? I'm over there.
Come on. Hey, you guys, you mind reading that one more time out?
This is Psalms 116 and 15. Precious in the sight of the Heavenly Father is the death of his saints.
Come on, because what is that getting into? It's staying faithful, man. Staying faithful and who? And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Not wavering a little bit, you know?
It's a good thing to die in the land of the Lord.
Come on, that's right, man.
You're catching on both. Ain't no greater reason to die.
Yep.
For this truth, we have to be willing to give up everything. Everything you love, everything you cherish, including your life. It has to be on the line in this thing, man. Blood in, blood out. There's no other way.
That's right, man. I don't know who's up next. This is it, Gar, and then
Gar's gonna go and then we're gonna I'm gonna wake some up. I ain't preaching with that shake the face.
All right, let's go ahead, brother. You wanna hold me Isaiah 9? Start going in on it, and I'll call out some precepts as we read them.
Start that one on.
Read me that Matthew 4 and 15.
This is Isaiah 9, chapter 9, verse 1. Nevertheless, dismissed shall not be such was in her vexation when at the first.
That hers being the mother of Israel, man. Speaking about the Israelites. All right, go ahead.
When at the first he lightly afflicted the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali.
Right, speaking about the lands that we were given in ancient times. Each one of the 12 tribes were given their lands. Okay, but Yahweh gave us that warning: if you guys go off, then it's going to be stripped from you, man. Just like the people that had the land before us. We were given that land because they were going off in all sorts of ways. Go ahead, Al.
Afterward did he most grievously afflict her by the way of sea beyond Jordan in Galilee of the nations.
Go ahead and hold it right there. He more grievously affected her. Speaking on the northern kingdom. All right, the northern kingdom was the first to catch that judgment, man. And then next, it was the southern kingdom that caught it. You know, and eventually bringing us all to the point of all the 12 tribes being held captive by these nations, man. Go ahead and pull out that precept real quick, brother.
you said 9 and 13.
No, 4. Yeah. No, Matthew. 4 and 15. It's all good.
Come on, this is Matthew's 4 and 15. It says, the land of Zebulun
All right, the land of Zebulun. All right, go ahead.
and the land of Naphtali.
All right, the northern kingdom, what we were just reading here in the book of Isaiah 9, just like the brothers were getting, man, these prophecies are the foundation of these scriptures, man. These prophecies are the heart, all right? Go ahead.
By the way of the sea beyond.
That's why Yahweh Shai said that the spirit of that the angel said the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Go ahead.
By the way of the sea beyond Jordan.
It's like that's the testimony of Yahweh Shai was the spirit of prophecy. But that same sea beyond the Jordan, go ahead.
Galilee of the Gentiles.
Right, so right here he's telling you that it was the Galilee of the Gentiles, and here it's telling you Galilee of the nations. But these Israelites will be pushed throughout those areas and oppressed. All right, so showing you, man, that these Israelites here in the book of Matthew, all right, that's speaking of those Israelites. Okay, it's not speaking about the heathen. It's not speaking about any other nation other than the Israelites that were scattered therein. Okay, go ahead on.
The people which sat in darkness saw great light.
Right, the people which sat in darkness. All right, and And that's us today, man. Because you know this began when Israel fell. All right, but you know we lost this truth, man, and this is the valley of the shadow of death in which we're living right now. Okay?
Go ahead. Continue.
Says the people which sat in darkness saw a great light, and to them which sat in the region and shadow of death,
Right, that shadow of death. Go ahead.
light is sprung up.
Light has sprung up. All right, now we're going to get to the bottom of that light and the shadow of death. Go ahead, brother. Let me,
This is Isaiah chapter 9 verse 2.
5 and 10.
And the people walked in darkness.
Right, the people walked in darkness, man. So they were spread and pushed into these nations and oppressed and put in a place of spiritual darkness, man. This is, like the brother was getting earlier, Job 9 and 24, the wicked beareth rule. All right, now if the chief nation being America, all right, this is the valley of the shadow of death, man. If the wicked, all right, here beginning with the whore, all right, are in power, man, then their land would be the valley of the shadow of death. And that's why, like I was telling the brothers earlier, man, the downtown is the heart of every city. All right, that's why you see the most bugged out shit happening down here than any other place. All right, but this is also the chief place of concourse. So, you know, we're going to go out here until, you know, the Spirit has us dust our feet off. Go ahead, bro.
Have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath the light shine.
Right, they that dwell in the land of the shadow of death. All right, and that's what this is, man. America is the land of the shadow of death. And all these other nations around it as well. All right, because why? Because this is what that nation has pushed, man. This is what America has pushed throughout the four corners of the earth. There you go, man. Look right there, the brother pointed it out. My heritage is as a speckled bird. Got the speckled bird. Go ahead and get it. Got the speckled bird flying around with all sorts of different colors. All right, showing you this nation of Israel, man. Been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth and living in the valley of the shadow of no living here on the planet Earth for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. This is the valley of the shadow of death. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 3. Thou hast multiplied the nation and not increased the joy.
Right, thou hast multiplied the nation and not increased the joy. Meaning, right now they say that the population is the highest that it's ever been. And why? Because judgment's right around the corner, man. All those same spirits that were here in these old times are here today. All right? There's going to be a lot of spirits catching that judgment, man.
That great reaping time.
Yep. So though the numbers have increased, all right, the joy has not, man. It's not the time for the joy yet.
What's the scripture say when the wicked are in rulership, that the earth mourneth, people mourneth, and the righteous beareth rule, that the people rejoice?
Go ahead and grab that Ephesians real quick, man. Yeah, start at 14, actually.
14?
Yeah.
Damn, man, we can go down the springs and tell that nigga the springs.
This is Ephesians 5 verse 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead.
Right, awake and arise from the dead, because what? We're living in the valley of the shadow of death. Somebody grab me that Ezekiel 37. All right, because it was prophesied, man, that though we would be in the valley of the shadow of death, which was also the valley of dry bones, all right, we would receive that flesh, man. We would receive that spirit, okay? And how would that happen? Go ahead, brother.
Oh, you got it?
No, you're good, brother. Keep going. You got it already?
Yeah.
Come on, go ahead and grab that first.
1? Start at 1?
Yeah, go ahead and start at 1.
All right, so Ezekiel 37, verse 1. The hand of Yahweh was upon me and carried me out into the spirit, Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley of that which was dry bones.
In the valley of dry bones. So the spirit picked up Ezekiel and put him in this place that was seen as a valley of dry bones. Go ahead, brother. Which this was supposed to be the Israelites.
And
all them dry bones was supposed to be the Israelites.
Right.
Because what? Because we're living in the valley of the shadow of death, man. The valley of the shadow of bones. Go ahead. That's what all you see right here, man, is dry bones.
Right.
All right. All these jakes that you see walking by are dead men walking, man. Zombies. So they don't know nothing, man. A lot of them don't even know what happens after you die, and they don't even care to know. But when that death comes, man, they're goddamn terrified,
Right.
because they invested all their time in the vanities of Babylon, in the bread and circuses that the so-called white man has put before them. All right, whether it be football, whether it be working out or whatever the case is, man. Whether it be these Babylonian bitches.
Whatever your stumbling block may
Yo,
be.
we all have our stumbling blocks and our hardships, man. But that's where you got to concentrate your most efforts to strive through it. All right.
Ezekiel 37 verse 2, and it reads, "And caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many of them in the open valley,
Yep.
and lo,
Hey, what did it
they
say?
were very dry."
Though their numbers were increased, joy wasn't increased. There were very many of them in number, but these things were dry as hell, man.
And how many of the slain of the Lord is there going to be?
Many.
Many.
Right. Verse 3, "And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, Thou knowest," because we don't know shit.
Yeah, we don't.
You know, like he asked, hey,
Yep.
hey, so do you think they can live, right? The Most High is asking Ezekiel, you think them niggas can get up?
Especially because Ezekiel was just being shown.
Right.
That's like if you got picked up and showed some future prophecy,
Right.
you might not know what it means yet.
Right. He didn't know.
Right? Because the Old Testament was still being written,
He
man.
said, "Oh Yahweh, you know it. I know. Oh Lord Yahweh, you know it. I know.
My
I
power,
don't.
I know you.
I don't. No.
But me personally,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Verse
Ezekiel
4.
could have went back and read Isaiah, because
Right.
Isaiah was still being written, man.
Right. And this is verse 4. Again he said, say unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh.
Right. Hear the word, and then what are the bones gonna do when they hear this word?
Slacky. Verse 5. Thou sayest, Yahweh, Lord Yahweh, unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter you, and ye shall live.
He shall cause breath to enter them, and they shall live. That's good on that, brother.
Sure.
But as it goes on, and then they receive the flesh. They receive, the bones all come together. That's where you get the song, the hip bones connected to the backbone.
Right.
It's going into the valley of dry bones, man. And that's what you see, man. One of the biggest prophecies is happening before your face, and it's this governing body being established that's going to reign over the planet Earth with Yahweh Shai, man. Those dry bones coming together and claiming their heritage and proclaiming our pedigrees, man. All right? To be in the 12 tribes of Israel.
Mind if I jump down a little bit, brother?
Go ahead.
We're at an hour 44.
This reads, say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph.
Right there.
I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah. And I will make one stick, and there shall be, and they shall be in mine hand. And the stick whereupon thou ridest shall be thine.
Yep, because after the time of Solomon's son, what was the name? Solomon's son? Rehoboam. During Rehoboam's time, and after that, the northern and the southern kingdom split and were never brought back together, man. Right. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, not only did he bring them together, being the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as you see on this sign, you got the northern kingdom being the Latinos and Native Americans, and the southern kingdom being the so-called Negroes. All right, out of West Africa, out of Haiti, out of Jamaica. All right. But through the spirit, man, all these men are being brought together, and even the confusion of face has been scattered throughout all these nations, growing and acting like them and looking like them, man. All you brothers, put your arms in, man. Now you see all these different shades of color within the body, man. Which in ancient times you wouldn't have saw that. In ancient times it wasn't a thing, but through these prophecies, these men would be awakened no matter where they were, thinking they were Japanese, Chinese, thinking they were African, thinking they were Mexican. You are Israelites to the Heavenly Father, man. If you don't repent and come back, and you're not able to hear this, then the Most High is going to kill you right along with all these so-called white folks, man. 200 million nuclear missiles are coming for you, just like it's written in the book of Proverbs.
That's right!
Chastise not a fool, because he ain't going to learn anything, man. And that's the same for you 2/3, man. No matter how much you get chastised, you ain't going to get it. And that's why your only remedy is death, man. Death by pain. Come on.
Let me get 27 or 21 and 22, and then I'll give it up.
Come on.
Ezekiel 21, it's 37 and 21, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land.
From amongst the heathens, man. So in the last days, these Israelites will be amongst the heathens, and the Heavenly Father himself would gather them and bring them into their own land, man. Right. This is where the kingdom of heaven is going to be established, man. This is the bitter, the sweet to go along with the bitter.
That's right. Ezekiel 37:22, and it reads, I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel.
Right. No longer so-called Negroes or Latinos or Native Americans, but one nation, man. One body. One king. Under one power, man.
And one king shall be king to them all, and there shall be no more two nations.
That's right, man, because our king isn't supposed to be of the flesh, man. Our king has always been Yahweh, man. And that's why ultimately the elect, man, they got to receive those new bodies to reign, because our bodies are corruptible, man. That's right. But that which is incorruptible, just like you had you mean if Nat Turner was to have won that you know his uproar, if he was to win over Esau, how many generations do you think it would take till Nat Turner's seed became corrupted? Just like King David's seed became corrupted. There is no point in time. All the Russian czars, eventually their seed became corrupted. You would have them go up and revolt and kill the czar, and then their seed would become corrupted again.
And you know what? And going into that, the Khazarian Mafia was doing that shit, man. They would have them go in and kill them off, and they would put a Khazar and Edomite in there to rule over it, man.
Yeah.
Who became Khazar from the Byzantine Empire, who later became your Jewish converts.
Because Jake used to rule all of Russia,
man. Today.
Go ahead, man.
Deuteronomy 30:1. It shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among the nations, whither Yahweh thy power hath driven thee.
God, wherever he has driven thee, throughout all these different nations, whether you were driven into the islands, whether you were driven into Ethiopia. All right, go ahead, brother.
It shall, verse 2.
And many of us ended up in Babylon, man. This is like the chief stage for the scene here, man. The chief stage for the climax of the movie, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
It shall return unto Yahweh thy power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day. Thou and thy children with all thine heart and with all thy soul. That then Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai thy power, will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee.
That's right, man. So the only way that he's going to have pity on you, all right, during this time of Jacob's trouble, which we're ending, which, get that horse on camera, which blood is going to be up to the horse's bridle. All right, that's a lot of goddamn blood, man. That's a lot of killing Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to do, man. All right, so the only way to receive pity in those days is to cleave into Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. If not, he's going to kill you. What did it say earlier when we were in the book of Isaiah? What was that? The 13th chapter or something like that? But their women will be raped. Their children will be put to death before their eyes. All right. So the only way you're gonna have pity from that, man, is cleaving into Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. No matter how much you want to go to the gym, how much you wanna do.
That shit's not gonna save you.
Yep. How many guns you want to stock up on? How much water? How close you want to try to get to a brother that's doing the work?
Stupid.
Hey man, you might fall and shoot yourself.
That's what I'm saying. The most I can have you, faith clean that shit one day, just go off and blow your damn face.
And you could just run out of ammo at some
You
point
might
too.
even just throw emotional spirit on you. You might off your own self, man.
Right? Shit, he think he would do so winning, he split the trigger in the jam, man.
That was smooth as butter.
I dropped it on him like, yeah, you might off your own self.
Especially Jake, because they don't clean their shit.
I got a little bit. Go ahead. Deuteronomy 30:3. That then Yahweh thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee. And who the fuck is in captivity, man? Let's ask these questions. Let's ask these questions. Who in captivity?
Somebody would be in captivity, man.
What? Which one of you got?
If the Israelites in Israel
And you can't
aren't
turn
in captivity, then who is?
That's a beautiful thing. His brother said turn back to it. You can't turn back to something that you were never a
These
part
nations
of.
were never in captivity, man.
All right, an apple can't turn around and say he's gonna be a banana tomorrow.
Which is why at this,
I'm feeling like
You
an
know what I'm
orange.
saying?
Nigga, I'm feeling like an orange today.
Which
Right.
is why, at the same time, like everything that you brothers just made relevant is exactly why the Middle East don't do any dealings with Israel. Because they know that they don't belong there, and that the children of Israel have been taken by the Grecians.
What did the
They know that history.
Hitler said that.
Yes.
What did the what was the dude's name? One of the top guys in Iran. You know, he brought out and said as soon as
Their prime minister said that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it their prime
His
minister?
name, but I know who you're talking about.
I know you're talking about.
One bullet.
As soon as they fire a bullet, we destroying Israel.
yeah, Israel will be, what did he say, extinct?
Extinct.
Within 30
Extinct.
minutes, Israel will be
Within
extinct.
30 minutes.
Exterminated.
He said, yeah.
He said even if we get blown the fuck up, Israel will be gone.
He said in 30 minutes.
That's really what he said. He's like,
said,
"Y'all
if
motherfuckers,
if America
whatever
attacks
you
us,
want to do. Yeah.
he said if America attacks us, Israel's lifespan will be done in 30 minutes.
God, that's the way it was worded.
And why would they be saying that if the true people were in the land when the scripture tells
Hey, we
you?
ain't gonna be getting threatened, man. What? We're gonna be threatened.
Hey, nigga, what did you just say?
you gonna roll up like you."
Fire down from heaven.
So I'm tap dancing on the mother.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 30:3. That then Yahweh thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all nations whither Yahweh thy power have scattered thee.
That's right, man. From all nations. So because affliction's coming, should you run away into Australia?
What?
Should you run away into East India?
Bro, you see all these
man.
planes? Nigga, you see all these you see all these planes that's the most I make falling out the sky? Nigga, where you gonna go, bro?
I'm scared to fly from Denver.
I was showing my son some surface breakdowns, and he said, "Well, what if we ran away to the moon?" And I'm like, "Oh no, you're in the wrong spirit. There ain't no running or hiding, man. They're gonna come from outer space. You'll be the first one to get it in the moon."
Yeah, get caught up.
What you need to do is what did you get?
Bring your ass back with him.
What did you get? Cleaving to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. That's the only way you can make it out of it.
One way in through the body, one way out. Salvation.
That was the contract he
Or
made with
death.
us in the wilderness.
And that's if your lot isn't to be put to death for the throne of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Bro, you an Israelite regardless of where you at. That's the contract the Most High made with us in the wilderness, man. That when that blood was sprinkled upon the book and us, bro, it was a wrap. We were stuck to the Most High forever. You see, ain't no getting away.
Nope.
And that's why and that's crazy. 2/3 gonna be destroyed and gonna be bought right back in the kingdom. Like, see, I told you. I tell you.
That's why that perpetual shame.
That ain't
man.
mercy than what is.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because I mean, how you really gonna feel? You walk past the brothers and you walk by one of the hopeful elect, and then that man does, turn out to be the elect. You pass him in the streets of heaven. How you gonna feel, man?
And you spend time.
Shamefaced,
You
man.
spend time scoffing him and scoffing at everything they was doing.
It's niggas on the internet right now smoking the blunt watching Israelite videos.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like, damn, these niggas crazy.
Hey, all we gotta say to
Talking
y'all is
shit.
just prepare for some heavy neck muscles, man. Because in the kingdom, you're just gonna be doing this.
Yeah, you know, y'all niggas gonna have strong necks.
Hey, just like
Sunburnt to the mother.
I know brothers bring out, what is man, what is the right word I'm using? Medicine? What is it?
Remedy?
Yeah.
The remedy is the
Hey,
physician.
if that's your remedy, man, hey, good luck in that Jacob's trouble, because
That shit, hey, that's what I said.
Stress is
You ain't got no chance, bro.
Most I said, them a very strong drink. This shit bring them no joy, man.
Yep. That's right, man. Oh, this is your only remedy, man.
Yeah, these Edomites, man, at the age of 2, these kids already know how to reload a 12-gauge shotgun, man.
If we are sick,
What kind of
man,
chance does Jake
the
have?
earth is sick.
All
Our
they know
people
how
are
to do
sick.
is load a bowl.
We need the physician, man. We need the true healer, man. The Mashiach's gonna heal this entire earth, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Along with the angels and the elect, man. The tabernacle dead which was fallen but is rebuilt, man. The spirit and power of our heavenly Father Yahweh Yahushua.
Go ahead, brother. Jump back into that. Oh, actually, read a couple more out of that. Ephesians 6.
Oh, this is Fusions.
I can't wait till you bitches start getting judgment.
Man, me too, bro.
Over there, them forehead all the way back there. Looking like goddamn,
They be so-
fifth element.
Yeah.
That blue shit.
For real, be so haughty, man. So ain't nobody even interested in that bullshit.
Well, if you laugh how you want to, we saw your ass going to the staple too.
Yeah.
Body for no reason, man.
For real,
I don't know who pumped that head up to be that big.
for real. Who told you was pretty, bitch?
Walk around like a damn
That
airhead.
came out her damn face.
And that you know,
Who
that's
told
the
you
curses,
look
man.
good?
It's like Alba Gabar's a lesson that he did, man.
Huh.
That's just the curses that these women are under, man.
Huh.
Go ahead.
It's Fusions 5 and 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepeth.
Right, because we got to remember, it said that we would see a light in this darkness. In the valley of the shadow of death, in the valley of dry bones, we would see a light. Go ahead.
And arise.
When the sun come up, I wake up.
Right. Oh, yeah. God. Yep.
And arise from the dead, and the Mashiach shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly.
So men will arise from the dead, and who will give them light?
Mashiach.
Hamashiach, the Messiah. All right, Yahweh Shai. All right, the deliverer, man. That's what Yahweh Shai means. He saves.
Physician.
All right, Khan, the physician, man. Our only way out of this. Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, man. All right, who came through the loins of King David.
Hey, this
All right?
ain't working, bro. It's about to die.
He will return this light. Go ahead.
See then that ye walk
27
circumspectly,
minutes.
not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Khan, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. So Yahweh Shai is bringing them that redemption. And sorry, back up a little bit, brother.
Verse 15?
Walk circumspectly.
Yeah. This is Ephesians 5:15.
Right, so now this is the directions once you're called and you receive life, you receive eyes so you could hear, ears so you could hear, eyes so you could see. Go ahead.
See then that ye walk circumspectly.
This is what you got to do, man. Don't just. I saw a video one of the brothers sent me, man. And he walked into the bus and there was a dude with fringes, rapping, singing all sorts. I don't even know what he was saying, but it was just madness, man. Just rapping madness and just acting a fool on the bus, man. Wearing a shirt with fringes on it.
Watching that video, it's sort of
They should probably paid him to do it.
I don't know, through the spirit, you could feel like you could smell his
Singing
spirit,
bugged out
man.
shit too. Like what is it? He wasn't singing nothing spiritual, man.
Yeah,
Just bugged out.
it smelled nasty, man. That's what that popped up in my head was the smell.
But when you come into this thing, man, you walk circumspect. You just throw fringes on your shirt, and then you go be a 200% coon. All right, we're called out of the world, man.
That's right.
All right. So next thing you know, you start cutting some marks in your eyebrows, shaving your beard down low, and your bald, shaving your hair off just to try to fit in with the world.
In
You
the
know.
barbershop, getting Kwame Yasharawa in the back of your head.
We're gonna have our certain things that we deal with. I know personally, I've had it where I went to the barbershop and they cut me up.
Yeah.
But the point of the story being, man, don't purposely do those things because we're called out of the world.
I'm not dealing with that shit right now. To be real, went in there and shaved off half my mustache.
And you'll even tell them no. That's why
Yeah. And
that's
he was
why.
like, oh, you only want it off the lip, huh? It's like, yes, but now I got one side.
God. Yeah, that's why it's good just to do your own hair. But me personally, I can't do my own hair.
I can't do my own
I
hair.
usually have somebody do it for me, but my woman or whatever, someone. But you just can't trust these niggas in the world, man. Because in his eyes, he's trying to make you look good in the eyes of the world.
He's trying to freshen you up and stuff.
But you see, we're separate, man. That's why me and the brother were walking up the mall earlier when we got here early, and the little Moabites that hand out the beads, they didn't even they walked right past us.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it should be, man. They should know that there's something different. It ain't worth our time.
No.
This man is set in his ways, and that's it, man.
He
We
probably
are.
recognized you, to be honest.
That's
They
what I
be
was
out here all
thinking
the
too.
time.
Yeah, but I didn't recognize this one. He was kind of fat. But,
Yeah, he was.
Usually they kind of just all look the same. But they all look the same. Go ahead, brother. It says, actually, let's get on that. I just grab a couple more verses after that. Where are you at?
They multiplied the nations.
Read the 5.
This is
Read the 5.
This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 3. And it says, Thou hast multiplied the nations and not increased the joy. The joy before thee according to the joy in the harvest, and as men rejoice when they were divided the spoil.
Right. There ain't no rejoicing anymore, man. The only rejoicing that you niggas have is because you drank a fifth of Hennessy. So you're rejoicing for the night, but in the morning you're gonna be hurting.
Did you see how you read it? Think about if we just won the battle and we raided the city. We got all the treasure in a pile.
Standing there with you brothers, with your brothers shoulder to shoulder.
Man, that's the type of celebration we not get.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's the struggle. Because people of this day and age, they don't understand that. You ain't never been on no damn raid. You never well, maybe some of these Edomites probably been on some raids and took people's shit.
Killed some innocent Ishmaelites.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Not innocent.
But unjustly.
But we peasants.
But you know how it goes.
that's a joy that niggas don't know, man. To be like, oh yeah, nigga, we won the battle. All this treasure's ours. So, you know, hey, bring a wine.
And that's
something we're not dealing with on this side here.
Yeah, there's like Elder Malcolm says, man, there ain't no greater victory over your enemy than betting the women of his nation.
You know what, Jake? This is the victory, Jake. Call up
trading right now for
hey, what we got going on today, bro?
Yeah.
Nah, I got a chick. I'm about to receive. She down for the team. Yeah, nigga, she down for the team. All right, nigga, that's what Jake want to do.
That's crazy.
That's a victory to Jake, man.
That's crazy. How can you even compare that?
So
we won the battle. We took all the treasure. We took their women. We took all the wine. Now let's go have a bump.
Or Jake could be like,
celebration.
I got 40 hours of overtime this week, nigga. Check about to be looking stupid, nigga. We ain't there tonight.
Blow that whole check.
We get the motherfucking VIP, and I see the niggas.
I see the niggas every day, so I've seen it too. I can't even believe that. Then they go home like, man, I can't even pay rent this month.
Yeah.
I gotta go sell some drugs.
Stupid.
All right, verse 4. For thou hast broken the yoke of his burden, and the staff of his shoulder, the rod of his oppressor, as in the day of Midian.
And the rod of our oppressor, man. Who's oppressing the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American today, man? Matter of fact, scratch that. Who's oppressing the entire planet? All right, even including animals and
I was
insects.
just about to say,
The so-called white man.
Esau Edom.
and I was just about to say
Out of Walmart.
that's scriptural.
So is he not?
Who is it?
Who's doing it then?
So who's doing
So
it?
you're saying God is allowing that to let white man oppress everybody?
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly
I
right.
know
would
why?
have to say make it different. I walk with the Most High.
No, you don't.
Yeah, they'll make it different.
Grab Revelation 13 and 9.
Bring the scripture or don't come.
Grab Revelation 13 and 9 real quick.
And all of this, I would have to say, rebuking him in the name of
Hey,
Jesus
you know what? In here, we believe in the Bible. You can say what you want all day long, but we believe in what these scriptures say, man. And we're gonna see what they say. Hold on, I wanna see what you got to say about this. Go ahead, Ak.
You're saying Jesus doesn't
I would really like to see
His name is not Jesus. First and foremost, his name is not Jesus.
This is Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Hold on. Hey, answer this question right here.
Now she got to run.
Go ahead, read it, bro. Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity
Right, so who's
shall
led-
go into captivity.
Who's led people into captivity? Is it the so-called African? Is it the so-called East Indian?
Right.
Is it the so-called Mexican? Who's led people into captivity, man? Go ahead.
What's up, bro?
Hold on, let me finish
Hold
this.
on.
He that killeth with the sword.
All right, how is this land America gotten, man? What matter of fact, whose filth has spread throughout the earth? Are we wearing kimonos or pants?
That map is not exactly accurate because this country, this continent is actually a lot bigger than this continent and half this country.
Well, it is, but it's just we're trying to get the point across.
It's just to get the point
All right.
across that this is
It's a piece
this
of
problem is something
Yeah,
that the whole
they
world
say
is
you
dealing
could fit
with.
like 5 United States in Africa. Go ahead,
Tell
brother.
me like what
Yeah, something like that. And about 10
We're out here
Texans.
prophesying.
Yeah, he that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. So the question is to this woman then, who's doing this, man? Whose works are these? These other nations did have a hand in it. The East Indians did have a hand in it. All right. The so-called Africans did have a hand in it.
Hey, y'all got a different chord. It's about
Who's
to
been the
die.
chief devil here, man?
Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
Bro, that's a rhetorical fucking question, man. Who led who into captivity, man? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Who led who into captivity?
It's not.
Who led who into captivity?
Go get into our history.
That's an easy question,
Who,
man.
who owns
It depends
all
on where
these?
you start.
Who owns
my
all these
goodness.
companies,
Oh
man?
my goodness.
Who
Go
owns-
ahead, you can
I'm
start
just
there.
saying, yeah, I mean, I feel you. If I think I know what you're talking
This is
about, I
Deuteronomy
agree, duh.
28 and 68.
I'm not trying to disagree with you.
Because her question is why are we out here?
I just want to know, like, what exactly was...
No, we're
That's not what we're talking about,
We're
so...
not talking about
We're talking about
Bye.
Christianity. Goodbye.
So
I honestly want to know.
what we're doing is we're taking the truth of the Bible,
Okay.
which is first and foremost that we are the Hebrew Israelites who were
Okay.
taken in captivity to our land.
Oh, okay, that makes... Now I get
There
it.
you go. So that's what we talk about. And all of these people who are responsible for our captivities shall go in
Through the years.
I need to get a map.
That's 7 complete captivity. The Lord deals with the letter, the number 7 as completion.
Right.
This is the last one.
Is this like in Revelation?
Well, then, see, the
It's
problem
in
is-
Revelation and Daniel.
Okay.
It's in prophecy.
So you got people
Okay.
running around
I
calling
know the
themselves
Bible really
Americans.
well. That's why I'm asking. And I'm not a Christian.
Okay.
It's good to read.
Yeah.
To be edified.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring
should
me
go
into
next
Egypt
into
again with
Joshua.
ships,
Right, into Egypt again.
Joshua
with ships,
talks
because the
more
word
about
Egypt.
what
Hold
this is
on,
talking
hold on.
about than
Because
that.
the word Egypt, well, this whole scripture talks about it, man.
It does,
All right,
but
the word
Joshua
Egypt.
leads more into it, which is the book after this one. If you read it,
But how does Joshua tie into
We
this?
got into this.
How does Joshua tie into this? Because Joshua didn't deliver anybody from these captivities.
Doesn't,
Joshua
but
know the
it-
scripture,
but
like
it-
you
but
say,
it
you know the
doesn't, but it
scriptures.
lays
The
it out
scriptures say
and
that a
it-
fool
and it
comes up and opens his
100%
mouth and the
explains
scriptures be
why
read.
this happened and why
No,
God
it does not.
Okay,
So,
okay,
hey,
then keep
hold
reading.
your peace.
Keep reading.
Hold your peace.
Hey, go to the 15th. No, actually, you know what? This guy's done, man. Hey, he's prophesying with his head covered. Hey, well, yeah, you better get away from that, man. Go ahead. Let's get on that. Let's go ahead and jump back to Isaiah, man. Hey, that's why death is coming.
That's the fight of these Edomites, man. You can't tell them shit. But at the end of the day, they're going into slavery, man. It's not for them, man.
Hey, Joshua might have some reasons why this happens, but where is it found? The chief place, the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Oh, you see, Esau comes up here to flex. Oh, I know. What did all those three Edomites say? I know the scriptures. I know the Bible. I know the scriptures.
What about first one say?
But hey,
I didn't hear one scripture from
did you hear
It was a
scripture?
woman. Yeah, it was a
You know what
woman.
I'm saying? Did you
And she
hear
said that
scripture?
she was covered by the Most High and everything. No, what is your real covering as a man?
Yep, that's right.
I hope that's not. I don't see it depend on him.
Go ahead, brother. Let's get back into that Isaiah.
Go.
Just start
This
read
is,
that third verse again. Or what
start-
was that fourth verse?
Yeah, I'll show them on the 5th. This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. Verse 4. For thou hast broken the yoke of his burden, and the staff of his shoulder, the rod of his oppressor, as in the day of Midian.
So again, who's been the oppressor of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American? Who is the oppressor of these people today? If not the so-called white man, then where and who is he? All right, go ahead, brother.
Verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
So this is how they're going to be broken, man. This is how those our oppressor is going to be ceased, man. All right, go ahead.
And garments rolled in blood.
Every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments filled in blood. When you go into this scripture, man, the precept goes back to Salaki. Where was the precept was Judges the 7th chapter. Okay, because what it's talking about is when they surrounded their enemies with trumpets and they blew the shofars. When they blew those shofars, it set their enemies. They got bugged out, man, and they started killing each other. Because they woke up from their camp hearing the horn, just started slaying all the dudes. So it just was confusion. Their whole host, their whole army died of confusion, man.
Because
and what
the
did
Lord
it?
showed his power in Jericho.
Yep.
So when you heard the trumpet of Israel, it was a fearful thing because you knew that the power of Yahweh
that's a good
Shai
point. Yep.
came with it.
Because they knew the story, man. It's all good, brother. But yeah, go ahead and read that 5th verse.
For the battle,
that's why I say in the battle was with confused noise, because that's
warriors with confused noise, and the garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning.
Hey, it's frozen up.
And fuel of fire.
Con. So this,
Yeah, it's on 5.
Just exit out of it and try to pull it back up into the last one. But yeah, man, every battle is with confused noise.